Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars on your TV. It's a very merry Star Wars. I'm Doug Walker. With me is
the guy who made the Kessel Run in less than 12 parsecs.
doing Kevin Spacey, doing Christopher Walken.
It's multiple
From
levels.
Saturday Night Live. Okay, and
Malcolm Boyega.
and
Ray's biggest fan, Tamara.
and
Jim.
How about Kylo Jim or something?
yeah, come on.
Hello, Jim. Come on.
And
Darth Dad.
Oh.
I will go with Dad Vader, but
So apparently it was Brad's dream come true to say these lines.
yeah, to say, I know your family's waiting. I know it's an important day. Like he said, you know, do I get to say any lines? I'm like, you get to say these lines. And he's like, oh, good. Those are the ones I've always wanted to say. And the funny thing is that some people were saying, do you ever think about doing a crossover with Chris Stuckman? And we were saying this actually was going to be a crossover
This
with
was
Chris
gonna be
Stuckman.
it.
Brad was going to be in it as well, but he was probably just going to be, it was either going to be a three-way review or he was just going to be solo in the reenactments because we knew his Harrison Ford was so good. But then Stuckman, something else came up and he apologized a million times. I'm sorry, I can't. And I got Christmas with family and I got this thing with Screen Junkies and stuff. I'm like, it's really okay. I mean, it's don't worry about it. We'll find something else. So we called Brad in and we just made it. I felt like it had to be a crossover because there just had to be somebody to throw these ideas off of. And of course, yes, we can't do it without it being a Star Wars Hanukkah special. Which I love as people say in the comments, if anyone hasn't seen the holiday special, this is the weirdest ass shit in the entire world. Oh, here, Brad lost his shit every single time we filmed this.
He just could not stop laughing.
Like, you know, and he's already a big laugher, but it's like something about this, like he could not control himself. He's like, he's stepping in poo.
He was sending pictures of it to all his friends and his girlfriend.
He was
like,
filming it on his phone. Like, he probably watches it before he goes to sleep. He's just like, oh my god, that's amazing.
I'm gonna have that be my ringtone. P.O.S.A.
Brad was so stoked to be on set. It was great having him.
It's always fun when Brad's in town.
Yeah, no, he's always like just the nicest guy.
Well,
He's
we
always
were all
funny
riding
and
the high,
energetic.
having just seen the film too. So
Yeah.
Brad and I were talking about it all day.
Well, and the funny thing, this might be the fastest I've written a review, especially a clipless review, because I had to do it the day after it came out. You know, we saw it Thursday night, you know, opening night, and then
wait, spoilers.
we saw it Thursday night, and then like we had to. I just had to write this super fast because there were so many props for it, and we knew we already got some Star Wars ships to be safe and everything, but it's like there's a lot to set up for this, so I just had to write super fast, and it actually came out pretty good. It came out okay.
Your view of the film is softened since then, because you kind of came out of it like,
Well, that's always the fun thing too, is that I mean now that's just repeating Star Wars in the past. I mean that's just been done to death now. So it's one of those things where it's like, you know, if I could go back, I don't know if I make as big a deal about it, but again, it's showing the importance of it. Malcolm, I love this sideways gun you do here.
Oh, yeah.
Dad, you look like the Shaggy Dog.
the 90s style stormtrooper holding his gun sideways.
Morning, Sam. Morning, bro.
Stormtrooper.
West Side Tatooine. West Side
West Side
Jakku.
Yup. The dark side.
I just remember telling you, I was like, you know, I look nothing like him.
Lighting his lightsaber.
I love this little, you know. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, everything's good. Yeah.
That stormtrooper outfit was amazing, but it was
Yeah,
so
Jim
uncomfortable.
made that out of our excess material. we
Yeah.
have.
You could barely bend your arms, I remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I couldn't lift my arms to like film much.
Yeah, you barely hold the gun with two hands.
Yeah,
Well, we should probably, you were every single stormtrooper.
yeah.
So if you ever see a couple running by, I mean, we just had to shoot him like 4 or 5
And
times.
just like Furiosa, Tamara's like, that's amazing. That's awesome. I want this spear. Somebody take a selfie. Oh my god.
I took so many selfies, you guys. So many.
See, I love this stuff. I love just summing up really fast what's happening in the movie, you know, because it reminds me kind of those, you know, 1-minute movies with bunnies. You know, just when you really look at it, like, summed up in a fast way, it's like, yeah, this is a little weird, actually. This would just boom.
The drunkest pilots the New Order has.
I really wanted to get all of them as models, all the ships, but I just didn't have the time, so I had to go and get a few CG ones.
The animated version.
Yeah, so this is why it's like, wait, why does Brad actually put himself in the review? Because it's like he was mainly just going to be Solo originally. But then I like the idea he could just kind of exist.
I like that Chewbacca's a backpack.
Yeah. I remember I saw that at Target, and I just told Jim, I'm like, I found our Chewbacca. And that's Jean-Claude Van Damme's green screen footage.
So, the Bantha Poodoo, that was what, a chocolate cake?
Yeah.
It was a chocolate cake and a brownie mix in oil. And boy, I've still got it under my fingernail.
You're fair. How do you think my foot feels?
Well, there you go.
Our dad's great at making shit.
There you go.
Great at putting shit together.
Oh, and here's KJ's great.
Oh my god, my
Do it
favorite part
here.
of the review, I think.
Yeah.
Again, if nobody's seen the holiday special, they would have no idea what this is.
KJ is hilarious.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Here we
Yes! Yes, it's so funny.
Those eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, we did a couple. I said, you know, do one where you're doing
Just
like.
love the octopus in the back.
Yeah.
Sounds like a bit of...
Yeah, it's just killing me in the background.
And I said we did a couple different versions. We said do one like the actual, you know, like the holiday special. I said go a little bit more over the top, sexy. You know, so I did that, and I said, okay, now just go insane, batshit insane,
Yep.
and I just edited them all together, and it came out amazing.
Nailed it.
This killed me when I had to do the sound yet again. And I got to see these kind of dailies and this whole South Park animation just I had to keep pausing the editor and just laughing. Your son, your father, Han Solo. Chung.
Was I the only one that was so excited to see that giant and then so pissed off when you saw it flicker as a hologram? It's like,
Oh no!
damn
The
it.
most amazing theory I've heard is somebody's like, "Watch now when they finally encounter him, he's like the size of Yoda." I was
That
like,
would
"That
be
would be
amazing."
amazing."
That'd be okay if they did that.
No, he was one of the weaker things. I love the movie, but I was like, yeah, that was weak. Ouch. Ouch. I have no idea what I'm doing. Doug just fed me the line.
Well, so did he in the holiday special.
Well, that's true.
Snopes.
I want to see a show called The Snopes.
Yeah, I thought it was a lame name too. Everything about him was kind of eh.
Yeah, it's very Saddam Hussein South Park. His Ford is so funny. You know, the two things I'm always amazed by is Malcolm when you do your devil voice. I'm always like, God, I forget how cool that is. And then Tamara when you do your British voice. I'm always like, God, she does that so well.
Yeah.
And we'll talk more about it right after this. And we're back. And actually, I should point out, Tamara did this review without seeing the movie.
She had not seen it yet. I'm like, well,
So we
crap,
pretty much
it's
ruined
fine.
everything. Couple things back there. There's Rob and the dinosaur man. Oh, technically that's me.
I'm a dinosaur.
I filled in for you there, but...
I had to go because
Oh,
God!
God!
The Empire is shutting us down, anti-Jedites!
I shaved off my goatee for that.
You did?
Word.
You should have kept it. That would look more like B. Arthur.
The saddest B. Arthur.
Well, and then this line about the Mary Sue, because when I was writing it, that wasn't a thing yet, and then it started
And it
spreading.
just become a
is she a
thing.
Mary Sue? Is she not? So I feel like, oh,
Max Landis made a fool of himself, and all of a sudden the internet went nuts.
that's another great little cartoony mode. Oh, that was easy. Blow him up.
Yeah.
Actually, doing Kylo Ren was fun. I got to do that voice.
Yeah, that's originally I did it, but I was like, you were right. It didn't
He
sound
had a
enough like
weird,
him.
specific kind of accent.
Yeah, and you got it
wasn't
much
British,
better.
but yeah.
And I didn't know whether or not to keep
I love that
all
this
of...
cantina has Johnny Walker.
Oh, here's the other guy that
Yeah.
Brad
Yeah.
just kept dying over.
Yeah.
Like, Rob's in this outfit, and every
Brad's
time
my
he would
favorite
walk on,
character.
Yeah, we're just.
Brad's like, this is my new favorite character. I totally want to know this guy's backstory. You should do a whole review based around him. I'm like, what?
All right, this is my favorite effect in the whole thing, because these two, they're in the same room, but Tamara is on the floor because we couldn't get this thing up, and Jim is standing up, so they are nowhere near each other, and yet they act like they're right next to each other.
Yeah, she's basically duct taped to a minivan seat.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
But she's actually sitting on the ground, like, because it's just a seat.
You did.
And then
This scene killed me. This belongs in an
Cameron's
old
face
Sucker
on the
Brothers
end.
film.
belongs in a museum.
So do you.
This took very little editing because you guys worked so well off each other, and just the speed and how fast.
Alright, red shirt. Alright, it's an Abrams movie. I guess that works.
I mean, those responses, I want you to sign this, okay, and wear this, all right, and then do that, why not? You know, it's just...
The funny thing is, I know you like... You like the Mad Max review more, and I like the artistry that went into that more because we built all the models and stuff. But when it comes to the best put together review, out of the clip list, I think this one's the best.
It is very good. It worked out.
The pacing, everything, it goes at a nice quick bit. I feel like everything just clicked and worked perfectly.
I agree. It's fast moving. Oh, I love this. Bye.
So the Brad's line there was actually a meme I posted after I saw the movie. Great shot, kid. That was 1 in a million. I said that was my reaction to the film. And those who had seen it already were like, oh, I see what you did there. Those who hadn't just thought I was saying the movie was good.
Jim, your Kylo Ren is wonderful.
It's beautiful. It's so good.
The sassy lips.
Yeah.
I know.
And again, some people are like, well, what's this saying about the movie? You know, where's the commentary on it? And it's building up how friggin' obvious Han Solo's death was, even though it
pretty
still
obvious.
works, and it's still emotional, but it's like, you could see this from a mile away. And so he said, you know, how is your father, Han Solo? It's like, you know he's dead.
Right.
Well, I did, but I didn't know if they were going to do it in this movie or save it for the second.
The smile.
No, and okay, I'm not kidding. The line, I love you, and Kylo Ren saying, I know, I wanted that to be in the movie. Wouldn't that be amazing if that was in the movie?
The lips.
And the funny thing is, I used to have hair like
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I took a picture of this and sent it to my wife, and she's like, I don't even want to know.
How many takes did
Yeah, we had to do so many takes on that. I'm like, really? This is the take that's taking forever to do? It's you just never
say
got it right.
stir, whip, wah, or whatever, and it's like, no, it needs to be exactly 1.23 seconds, a perfect 2 beats, or else, and like, it's like, no, it's a little too early, no, it's a little too fast, no, it's a little too slow, that has to be this exact
You would
beat.
think. I mean, how many times have I played that clip and that scene? It's like you would think you would have it down. Be like,
Who
stir
gave a
whip,
fuck?
sister whip, wah! It's like no shorter time. Stir whip, stir whip, wah! And it's like no, it's stir whip, whip, stir wah! Whip, stir, wah, stir. No.
What kills me is I was standing there, and I know I'm right. I'm like, no one would have given a shit.
Oh yes, I give a shit.
They'd be too busy complaining about the fact that it's clipless to even notice.
Rob, I care.
It's one if your friend even cares about anything.
Yeah, this is like, this is just, watching it again, it is much better the second time. Everybody's right. It is much
Brad
more
and I were
enjoyable.
talking about
But that
how-
sword fight, it's like, I really wish there was something else. That's the one thing. I wish there
I love
was
the
one more
sword
scene
fight.
with them. Or a little bit of talking.
The X-Wing battle was the thing that did nothing
Yeah, well, that's dumb.
for me.
Yeah.
But no, Brad and I were talking about it. He's like, oh my god, there's reasons not to like this movie, but half of what I'm seeing is the most whiny, sissy, pansy, fanboy bullshit that I've ever seen. He was like going on a rant about it.
Well, I think because he just got done watching, like, The Road Ship. And
yeah.
then he's like, you dare call Force Awakens a bad movie.
Yeah, no, because I was talking about how there's like literally some people like, oh well, Force Awakens is garbage. He's like, you don't know what fucking garbage is, kid. Get out of here.
Garbage pail kids.
Yeah.
I actually never noticed how much BB-8 and R2 were similar with the actual, but they had the exact same kind of eye button and mouth button or
Okay,
whatever.
but that made.
Oh no, it was just interesting. I didn't know it's
just an updated version of that type of droid. That makes sense. Like,
Yeah,
that
but
doesn't bother me.
BB-8, the real one that we shot here was just the size of a baseball.
Oh, that
yeah.
took forever.
Oh no, okay. Here's
yeah,
the funny
tell-
thing. So
tell
we
the
shot
story.
the BB-8. We're trying to control this thing because it's a phone app. How you control it? I said, okay, I just want to go left, right, back and forth, and then just sort of be in front of the camera and look around. And we're trying to control it to do it, and it's just not paying attention. It's just not. We're having such a hard time doing it, and we're like, okay, you know what? There's an AI setting that just lets it do whatever it wants. Try that. We push this button. It literally stops right in the middle of the camera, right in frame, does everything I wanted it to do in under a minute. And I'm like, that's it. It was actually a better actor than we could have hoped for.
And then you realize the camera was off.
Yeah.
No, then it like beeps and says, "Would you also like me to wink for you?" sir?"
Became self-aware.
That's the day the machines took over.
I'd kill if Jar Jar had that voice.
But again, with these, especially with the clipless review, like there has to be an angle to it. Like the Hanukkah special was the angle to this. The app was the angle to the Pixels
what was the
review.
reason we went with a Hanukkah special? It's because College Humor did that.
Yeah, College Humor did.
a Christmas special too.
Yeah,
or
they
whatever,
did a Christmas
yeah.
special with the new movie, and so
And
we're
we were
like,
like,
crap,
shit,
that
I
was
did
our
it all.
idea. And now I was gonna say we're ripping it off and everything. What are we gonna do? I literally just texted to you, Rob. I said Star Wars the Hanukkah special, and you just called me up. I was in the restaurant. You just called me up, and he's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I'm like, think about it. Chewie's family can be Jewish.
And that's
Jewish.
And that's when I said, fine, but only if we have B. Arthur saying anti-Jedite.
Yes, this is amazing.
Yeah, when I thought of B. Arthur saying anti-Jedite, I was suddenly on board. But yeah, that was my initial reply. I was like, are you out of your mind?
I remember when we were doing the last song sequence here, because you never saw the holiday special, right, Tamara? So we were explaining this scene, and Brad just explains it the best. Yeah, so Carrie Fisher gets up coked out of her ass, speaks total gibberish, and then proceeds to sing this song having no idea what she's singing. Surrounded by all these Chewies, 10 times her size, and then she says, "This is for the Tree of Life."
Bizarre.
And I have to admit, Tamara, you got it pretty good. You look coked out of your mind while doing that.
Acting.
And then,
Hey, so that's what happened to all that powdered sugar.
and then somewhere I didn't write in the script you're like family to me, but Brad really wanted to put it in there. We're trying to figure out where to put it in. So literally, it's the last thing we're gonna shoot. Is us touching the ball, and Brad said, "Can I just say it here?" And I'm like, "Sure." You are like family to me. I'm like, just touch the ball, you fucking weirdo. And Brad also made a special note to get the disinterested look that Harrison Ford had during the end song. Yeah, there, that one. He's not happy. He's not disgusted. He's just so disinterested.
You know what? I've seen too much Steven Universe because I want to say, we are crystal gems.
We are Life Day.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, that's actually my new favorite.
It was a rush, but it turned out really nice.
Yeah.
So, cool. We'll see you at the next Star Wars holiday special. Oh, wait, we got another Shyamalan month. That's right.
The Star Wars. With robots.
Yeah, then I forgot. I'm like, oh, wait, we have to announce the month. Well, let's just have it where she's still holding it.
It did give us the greatest Twitter account ever, Lonely Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Old Lonely Luke.
It's like, oh.
It's hilarious.
Wait, did I leave R2 in low power mode? Shit!
All right, we will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.
Oh, another singer.
Oh, yeah, this is improv. I had to leave it in.
Still better than Mutt Williams.
This is why we love working with Brad.
Right on.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.